Hello, welcome to another Nezel's Bad Shop video, and it's another unboxing and you're staring right at it. MST RMX 2.0 RTR. Yes. And I'm at the track. This was a trackside unboxing. Strictly Sideways Club private club track. So, one of the reasons I'm here with this car charging batteries is because this kit, this RTR kit, says it includes a radio, a motor, a speed controller, a servo made by Savox, the MST 3.0 gyro, which is really nice, and a set of wheels and tires. And it even says here, if you can read it, this car was practice driven test by the factory. It is normal for slight using mark on tires. So just FYI there. So literally, this thing somewhere on the other side of the box, it says just add batteries and go. Literally somewhere it just says that. I forget where it says it, but anyways, yeah, so you add oh, here it is, sold separately, batteries, AA batteries and NIM or LiPo battery for the car. So you literally add AA's and a LiPo battery and go. So that is my plan. I am going to add batteries, one of those two, whichever this thing is set up for. I think it's set up for long battery, and AA's for the remote, and we're gonna throw it literally straight on the track because that's what it says. The tire that's in here, I think from previous experience of other people buying this, it's the MST Silver, which will work here. Just don't know how well it will work here, but it should work. Should be able to drive this and drift it, and we'll get to see the potential out of the box. And then later on I'll do some shootouts against the lowest end Yokomo, the new D5, which is chilling over there, and yeah, one of my higher end Yokomos. This is Miley, and whatever other thing I can think of to throw this against, just so we can see out of box potentials and plastic fantasticness. As you can see, this is all plastic, including shocks and everything else. And this here gives you a little overview photo of the chassis. So with that, it's time to open the box, and here we go. You may have noticed from the side of the box that I opened, I got the one with the Mercedes AMG GT3 body. This body is a finished Tamiya body, pre-painted, so the quality will be very good, and that's really cool. I like that touch. I forgot to mention that just earlier, but so you literally get everything: tires, wheels, body, electronics, radio. You just don't get batteries, that's all. So for the money, it's pretty good. Here at the Strictly Sideways Club track, we are selling this for $655, and that's pretty good. We have batteries for sale as well, so just add batteries and go. And here we are. This is the package. Glorious AMG Merc body, and it is a Tamiya because the genuine Tamiya double mold line, which everybody hates. I don't know why they still do that, but they do. I think this body is a 200 mil. I think we're gonna find out, but I think it's a 200 mil. Nicely finished, Mercedes, so that's cool. Throw that right on. All right, here we go. Let's unbox things. Kit. Sorry, this is the manual with body post extensions and some tools for you. And yeah, manual. They give you the rest of the sticker set from the body. Nice. And it looks like these are pre-cut out, or someone pre-cut these out, or they used a hobby knife to cut these out. That's very well done. Cool. So they give you the leftover stickers. That's nice. All right, what else is in here? This is light buckets, etc. if you want to use them. Body finishing pieces. This here is the radio, and it's taped in place. And can I get it out? I need a knife. Come down to my glorious. I'll use these. My glorious tool thing there. The radio. Let's just move this aside, shall we? There's more tape. Nicely packaged. Ugh. Slide it out, because I only got one hand. Thank you. There it is. MST 2.4 gigahertz 3-channel radio, so not bad. And we need to add 4 AA's, I think, to this thing. 4 AA's. Yep, looks like it. So we'll get that going. And I believe this system is made by Futaba. I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong. But at one point I think these were Futaba based. It looks kind of like the old Futaba. Feels like the Futaba. It could be. It might not be. But that's decent enough. A 3-channel radio for that. So we're going to put batteries in that momentarily. Now, the car itself. Ah, here it is. Yes, there are some scuff marks on the tires, so this was test driven already. And, ooh, Dean's plug. Good, good, good. Dean's plug right off the hop. I like that. I'm glad I don't see an old white Tamiya looking plug. It looks like the gyro's double-sided tape has not stuck, or it got knocked. This box was already previously opened because we took a look at it when we first got these in, and I decided to get this one for the unbox, so that's why I didn't cut it open, and it wasn't sealed. This is, actually, that's sticking okay for now, so you know what? We'll just go with that. I'll fix it later when I do more videos. So that's that. Now, you see the electronics here. You see all these the electronics that I rhymed off. This motor combo. Actually, I have a turntable for this. Where'd I put it? Stuff everywhere. Love it. So this will make our life a little easier here. So the speed controller and motor is brushless, sensorless. There's no sensor on here, so this will be fine for people to learn and get used to drift. But you will want to upgrade to sensorless at some point. Sorry, censored at some point. So that's good. It does say here that this is waterproof, so that's kind of cool. Maybe the servo's waterproof too. I don't know. I don't think so, but I didn't notice that before. So that's kind of nice. Waterproof ESC. And there's the receiver, and yeah, so this is the car here. It does come with wheel hub brake discs and scale brake caliper, so that does look kind of scale, eh? These wheels though, definitely low offset. These look like 3 or 5 mil, like they're very, very low. So they're probably just to fit the body, but I will be changing that later. I just want to see the out of box performance. You get an idea of the steering lock out of box, which is not bad, eh? Even if I put the car down. Put the car down, and you're still getting a good amount of steering lock there, so that's good. If I look through the chassis, I can tell you, from what I already know, fixed links, much like the FXX RTR, so you can't adjust anything here. It doesn't look like you can adjust anything here, but if you pop this off and spin it, you'll be able to do some adjustments there. There's also adjustments here for the upper arm position. That's good. Like I said, the gyro is up top, battery goes here, and it looks like a long position battery, so we'll use the long battery when it's ready. I'll get some Dean's bullet plugs, Dean's adapters to do that. And the gear mesh looks like it's okay from the factory. Factory spur is the 48 pitch. What's that say? 80 tooth, sorry, 80 tooth. And the pinion is a 22 tooth. I just rotate the motor there, 22, you can see it, 22. And the rear camber link is fixed right here. The upper arm link is fixed, so you cannot adjust that unless you move it around inside the rear shock tower right here, which you can definitely do. It looks like, ooh, it looks like they've set preloads already. That's nice. So somebody's actually pre-tuned this car like at the factory, like they said. So it's kind of nice to see. The tires are not silver, they're gold. Gold dots. Okay, so they're not silver. Another person who got this told me they got silvers. This has gold, so maybe MST changed that. Maybe after some feedback. This car has been out. This chassis has been available as long as the YD2. It came out a month after the YD2 debuted 4.5 years ago, almost 5 years ago now. So this I'm gonna fix. Actually, this is not working, so I'm gonna fix that really quick. So what I'll probably end up doing. That's not gonna stay. I want to literally throw this right on the track. So you're gonna watch me fix that double side. I will get that going in a second, but yeah, so that's pretty much the car. And you can see here there are chassis adjustments for some things, like you can adjust the battery position and you use it for shorty battery and what have you. Chassis looks in good shape. No scratch marks on it from their testing. And yeah, so this should be good. And the preloads are set in the front end as well. Big front bumper up front. Battery posts have been set for the body, I believe. Actually, no, actually. Oh, this is interesting. I just noticed this. Okay, so Well, I don't understand that. So you set the chassis, and after you set the chassis, you need to drill the body holes. So, okay, so I can't just throw the body right on and go. So they literally just give you a pre-painted body and they don't do the holes for you. So I have to line up the holes to where these body posts are, and it looks like that right there. Those indents in the Tamiya body. And this body posts look like these holes. I'll have to line it up, but okay, so I'll have to drill my own holes. Good thing I have a reamer. Now, somebody who's a beginner might not have a reamer, so that's good to note right out of the box. See, that's interesting. So I'm glad I noticed that. There's no holes in the body. You got to drill your own, so that's fine. I have to fix this because this came loose, I think, from us opening it before. So I'm not knocking MST for this being loose. That's probably our fault. Easy fix, but I have to drill my own holes, and a newbie might not know how to do that, and or might not have the means to do it. So I don't like that aspect, but whatever, it's a finished body, so I'll take what we can get. That's cool. But I still want to throw a battery in the radio and the car to literally try this out on the track right out of box. Just a bummer I can't put the body on it and make it look cool, but the next video I do, whether it's just a straight regular running video, will have the body on, so that can be fixed, no problem. And there'll be other shootout videos as well. So let me get this going here. Let me get the fix going. Let me just reposition Miley here. We'll use Miley to film. All right, so you guys can just chill there for 2 seconds. Do a little bad shop out of box fixery here. Try not to take too long. I have to get this double side off. I do like that this gyro, where it's mounted, MST does make sort of a dedicated position up top here. You don't have to run the gyro up top, but MST does make a dedicated position on the top, or towards the top of the chassis on a special little plate they make here, which squishes between the two chassis plates and makes a nice solid mount. They also have a cool clip mount for their own gyros, their own version of the gyro, which is nice. And like I did say, this comes with the version 3 LSD. It's called the LSX 3.0. To me, it's a version 2. It's an LSD 2.0 gyro with, well, it's LSD-X. It's an LSD 2.0 gyro with some extra modes, so they call it version 3. I always like the standard, the S mode, I believe it is, because that's the one that works the most properly, like in every car I've put it in, so that's the way I configure it. So I gotta see, I don't know what mode this is in now, but I'm literally just gonna drive this out of box and we're gonna see what it does. I'm not changing anything. And for the next, like a straight running video out of box, I probably won't change it as well. Only up until I start doing shootout videos, unless the car is like not drivable here out of box, or it's like kind of difficult, or it does funny things, and I'll change the gyro mode. I do know one of these gyro modes is more of like an assist beginner mode, where it doesn't like you to keep the car straight, it wants you to keep the car swerving at all points, and when you drive straight the wheels go yo 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 yo. There, so that's fixed, that's on there, that's good. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw some batteries, as some people call them, batteries, into the radio. So we're gonna put that in there. Just let me so here I'm using Eneloop by Panasonic. These are like, I've had these batteries, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, many years. They still keep working great. I love them in my radios. If you don't have lifey batteries, these are a little more expensive for NIM, but they honestly are really good. Okay, so power up, beep beep, there we go, we're powered up. So that's that. Now I need a wire little adapter to use. Battery, okay. Battery is charged, 8.4 volts. I'm gonna use a Genzace 5050C here, just because it's what's easily available to me in terms of making this work. Alright, look at that, fits right in there. You'll notice MST's battery holders, nicely designed. Yokomo updated theirs recently, but you get all this, you get nice hole access, you have easy access under for wires that come out in the middle or on the side, and that's very handy, that's very nice. It's nice when people use designs like this. So like I said, you plug your, if you have to do it this way, you perfect fitment there, so that's nice. All right, radio is on, and the car is ready to go. Now, turn it on. ESC has primed, the gyro has set, and there it is. It's turned on. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's ready to go. So that's the speed of the servo that's included. To be honest, that's not bad. It ain't fast, but it ain't slow. So that's good. Okay, and throttle check. Sounds like there's a bit of a drag brake set or something. Whatever, at least it works. Brakes. And reverse. Excellent. We are ready to throw this straight on the track. Let's go. So right out of the box, put batteries in it. And let's see what happens. Now, let me get my radio. And I'm gonna go one hand so I can film and do this. This is how I normally do it. Let's just give a little check. Well, these tires kind of work on here, and I'm just doing this one-handed. Now you see, yeah, you see when I drive the car straight how the wheels wobble like crazy. There you go. You can kind of see it, and that's the gyro mode. I know, trying to make me stay sideways, and doing this one-handed isn't as easy. Oh, see that wobbly? Yeah, that's definitely the gyro. It's either too high for this track, or it's just the mode, because I've seen these gyros, the LX 3.0, do this. But the car drifts not bad out of box. Oh, that's me. Yeah, not bad out of box, actually. You could easily take this outside and drift it. I am using a good amount of throttle here, as you hear it. But the car is drifting, and I think from first gen that I've seen, the first gen RTRs of the RMX 2.0, this looks like a bit of an improvement, because the previous ones had like no setting, and they didn't, from what I remember, they weren't drifting as good as this out of box. I'm just not going full lap because I don't have full control of this car with one hand. But it's drifting. You could buy this and compete tomorrow type thing. Point series, or just go drifting on a fun day. So I mean, that's really good. I'm happy with this. This looks like an update, an improvement to the previous first gen of this. That's not bad. So I guess for a shootout video, I'll put the right tires on it and see what it'll do against the D5 and what it'll do against the lowest end Yokomo, YD2E, and maybe the S as well. But I mean, look at that, out of box, and with gold tires, it actually drifts here not bad, and I'm not actually even struggling that hard with one hand. So, I mean, granted, those are donuts, but oh, actually, oh, this is interesting. The wheels have uncentered themselves. I don't think I touched anything, but they ain't straight no more. Well, anyways, that's just something to look at. But it works, and the chassis works, and they did say it was pre-driven by a factory driver, and they definitely have set this up in a good enough way that you can drift out of box. So this is good. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you've got one of these, particularly the RTR model. I know several people who have the kit version, which we all like, stuff, but in terms of the RTR model, let me know if you have one. Let me know what tires you got with it, how your impression was out of the box, whether you drove it indoor, outdoor, on a track, changed the tires right away, whatever, that kind of stuff. I think the electronics are mostly the same, but yeah, let me know, and go from there. Check you later. Stay tuned for the shootout video and driving video of this thing with the Mercedes body. All right, peace out. Check you soon.